Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hamdan salatan daimaini mutalazimaini bil iktifa wal iktisar amma ba'du. Before I begin to deliver this speech, I would like to invite you give thanks to Allah Almighty who has given us mercy and blessings so we can meet together in this blessing place. And also, let's deliver salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam who has brought us from the darkness to the brightness. I am Naila Rahmania Putri. I will deliver a speech by the theme Local Wisdom with the topic Pupa Pepu Kuru Ratoh as the main discussion. Madras people have personality traits that are hard, rogue, temperamental, and ruthless. In fact, the Madras people uphold high respect and decency and are attached to themselves. The way Madras people show their politeness when meeting other people, teachers, and also scholars is clearly proven, especially with the existence of the Islamic religion which is very strong. So there applies the thing that have been taught by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam regarding morals as well as attitude towards fellow creatures of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The definition of the cultural characters of the Madras people is also often referred to as Pupa Pepu Kuru Prato. Research have not found who coined this term the first time. What is clear? This term arises because there's a special characters that belongs to the Madras people. According to one Madras humanist, Pupa Pepu Kuru Prato are the ancestral philosophies of the Madras ancestors originating from the Madras language and literature. Created since the feudal era in the period before Islam entered Madura and was used after Islam entered Madura and then continued until the colonial era and is still a philosophy for the Madras people. The terms literally means Pupa is father, Pepu is mother, Kuru is teacher, and lastly, Rato is government. But literally, the terms Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato have meaning as a hierarchy of obedience and courtesy of the Madras people towards these four figures. The term is also a philosophy of life view of the Madras people and has been believed in carrying out life in the world to achieve a good life. Even today, the terms Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato are still applied. As for the meaning of the Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato in various perspectives of the Madras people, as a cultural characters of the Madras people and as a blessings for the life of the Madras people. The cultural characters of the Madras people are actually gentle, polite, outspoken, and forgiving. They have always been made aware of attitude to parents, teachers, and government. The form of obedience of the Madras people can be seen from the expression of the terms Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato. These four figures are hierarchical levels of Madras people in the social-cultural life. In response and development, in the social field, Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato have positive values. In its development, where science and technology are increasingly advanced, the cultural characters of Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato have become a critical materials for the younger generation. In the field of education, Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato are the character education that have been studied since the elementary school and, and also include in general curriculum and is Islamic boarding schools. In the politics, terms Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato have become adagioms for the Madras leaders as a selfless devotion. Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato, apart from being the cultural characters of the Madras people. This term contains a philosophy of the Madras people that will lead the Madras people to the disparity of life in the world and the hereafter. Pupa, Pepu, Kuru, Rato, seen from an Islamic perspective, also have compatibility with significant proportion according to Islamic teachings. I think that's all my speech. I hope it is useful for you all. I'm sorry for any words or behavior that unplacing your heart. Thank you very much for the occasion and your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.